Garth Brooks had a pretty unusual way of proposing to Trisha Yearwood. Garth Brooks is pulling back the curtain on his marriage to Trisha Yearwood at a time when the singer is embattled in a bitter legal dispute. Garth has denied the serious allegations made against him by a former stylist that worked for him and his wife Trisha. And through all of it, Garth's wife Trisha has stood beside him. And now, as part of his anthology series, he's opening up about that relationship. The fourth part just released earlier this month, and this part focuses on the time where Garth went through retirement back in 2000. Garth shared the heartfelt story of how he proposed to Trisha Yearwood, but there's also one detail that stands out to fans. But first, he says he got permission from her parents on a flight when she wasn't around. He said, "I have Jack and Gwen all to myself on a plane, and I asked them for their daughter's hand in marriage. This was in the spring of 2005, and I get their permission. And now I have to ask the three daughters." Next, Garth explains how he sat down with his three daughters and got their permission to marry Trisha. He said, "I tell the girls to get dressed up for dinner. What are we going to dinner for, Dad?" I said, "We'll go out tonight and I'll tell you." So they're 10, 8, and 6 years old at this point. We're eating dinner and we started talking about the future. In August, or somebody said, "Dad, are you getting around to ask us about marrying Trisha?" And I said, "Yes, I am." And they were all fine. I said, "But this conversation goes deeper than that. She doesn't have children, so if something happens to me, you have to take care of her. So you three and Trisha are going to have to get married as well. You'll exchange rings, vows, everything." Now that's a little bit different, but here's where things definitely take a turn. Garth revealed that he got permission from his ex-wife to marry Trisha Yearwood, and had she said no, it wouldn't have happened. He said, "If Sandy would have said no, then that would have affected a lot of things. The brakes would have came on because we'd have to love together as a family." As unusual as the move was, it actually worked. Sandy did give approval and said it was the right thing for their family. Of course, following her divorce from Garth, she reportedly received a whopping $125 million as a settlement. That likely helped make things a little bit easier to deal with. So the question is, would you ask your ex for permission before remarrying? Let us know down in the comments.